Arcaro's book, Soul of a Lifter, inspires you to compete on the only stage that matters, real life. Purchase Soul of a Lifter and all Gino Arcaro's books on Amazon.com.
This is Blunt Talk, your source for good inspirational news only. With your host, Gino Arcaro.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. We're broadcasting today from the third floor of my gym, X Fitness, Welland, Ontario, Canada. X Fitness and Blunt Talk Podcast are committed to lift. We're committed to lift in mind, body, and soul, and to the celebration of good inspirational news only. Here's real life lesson number 5,922 that I've taught football players for 40 years and college law enforcement students for 2 decades. Binge out. I went on a 3-day binge since Friday. A 3-day binge over a long weekend, but it wasn't your typical statutory holiday long weekend. My long weekends are different. My long weekends are long workouts in the gym. Most sets and most reps ever for a 3-day period during my 49-year workout streak. What was the reason? Why did I set personal bests over a 3-day binge this past weekend? Fear! Fear of complacency. I'm scared to death of complacency. Complacency kills. I have seen the hell, the wreckage that complacency causes. I've seen it during my police career. I've seen it during my college teaching career. I saw it during my football career. I saw it in business. Complacency devastates. Complacency wipes you out. Complacency breaks you. It shatters you. Complacency turns you to mush. Complacency is the number one cause of losing, failure, and all the embarrassment associated with them. The best proactive strategy to prevent complacency is to fear it. If you don't fear it, it will happen. Let complacency scare the hell out of you and into you. Fear is a powerful motivator. I don't believe in this bullshit to be fearless. You got to be fearless of the things you shouldn't fear, but you got to fear consequences in order to prevent them. Fear drives me to binge lifting. Let me repeat that. Fear drives me to binge lifting. Fear of losing it. What's it? Everything I've worked for. Whether it's my business, muscle, anything that I've worked for. I'm scared to death of losing it. Because you got to be out of your mind not to be afraid of losing it. Fear of mush is the impetus, the driving force that makes you truly unstoppable. Binge lifting is a test of the mind. It's a test to see what it takes to make you crack. It's a test to see exactly how much you can take. Getting the most cut humanly possible, naturally, without any steroids, is my obsession for 2 reasons. Number 1, because it's truly hell to do. If it's truly hell to do, then it's a challenge that stimulates me. Reason number 2, doing it is transferable to every other part of real life outside the gym. I've been surrounded by depression and broken people my whole life. Depressed, broken people all over my life. I've seen the devastation that real life causes when you pack it up and give up the fight. I will not become another victim. I won't add to the casualty list. There's more binge lifting tonight. 2 workouts with hashtag strong women. My hashtag women's lifting team. Binge lifting with hashtag strong women at the Olympic bar beats binging at the bar. It beats screen binging. It beats food binging. Top 1000 workout song of the day. Enter Sandman by Metallica. The live version from the Binge and Purge album, released in 1993, year 24 of my 49-year workout streak. 85 workouts in a row have started with the live version of Enter Sandman. Here's the reason. My workouts always have been and always will be an experience for me and my teams. Whether it was my football teams before or my women's lifting teams now. An experience. If you hire me as a coach, you will have an experience that you cannot possibly imagine at any other gym. Guaranteed 100% fact. Enter Sandman as the beginning of your workout is guaranteed to lift. $1.29 on iTunes. I'll say it again. Guaranteed 100% positive to lift. Rhythm and flow, ladies and gentlemen, are the key to binging out and having personal best workouts for 3 workouts in a row. For 49 years, 49-year workout streak, rhythm and flow is the single most important element to your workouts, to building muscle. Rhythm and flow is the most important element to writing a book. Rhythm and flow is the most important element in a football team to win championships. Rhythm and flow is the most important element in this podcast. Rhythm and flow is the most important element in your business. Rhythm and flow is the key to the highest amount of pure high energy that is necessary to make your workouts extraordinary, not ordinary. Not just half-assed, not just come in there for a few minutes and leave. Extraordinary workouts. Here's my motto. Shut up and lift. S-U-A-L. Almost sounds like soul. Shut up and lift. Now I know it sounds insulting, but it isn't. Shut up and lift means this. Number 1, personal safety. You can get killed in the gym. You can get crushed to death with weight. It's impossible to divide your attention lifting weights while you're babbling. Number 2, if you're talking and socializing and partying in the gym, you are disrupting rhythm and flow, your own and everybody else's. Here's the problem. PMS, party mode society. We live in a society that has to party all the time, even in the gym. Last night in the gym, every night, people can't shut the hell up and lift. It's impossible. All ages, all genders, they can't shut up and lift. They have to talk. They're addicted to social media, and they're addicted now live to a version of social media where they have to do live version of posting and sharing and laughing. They have to have center stage. They need attention. Then you have those wannabe coaches. They're telling each other how to lift, what they heard on YouTube, what happened at the party. They can't shut the hell up. And then they wonder. You know what they wonder? Hey, I'm not putting on any muscle. Then guess who they go ask? Me, for free advice. How do you get muscle? How do those women that you coach, how do they do it? The problem with PMS society, party mode society, is that they're afraid. They're afraid to disconnect. See, the wrong kind of fear. They're afraid to disconnect because they have to be connected all the time, like juvenile children, junior high. They got to be hanging out in the smoking area of the junior high school because they're afraid to be alone with their thoughts and with Metallica blaring on the stereo. They're afraid. They have to be connected. They've got to log in. They've got to log in and share and post and be the center of attention. And then they wonder why they don't get results. There's nothing more annoying than breaking someone's hashtag peace when they're trying to work out. It's like church. You don't talk in church. Church is a sacred place. Mass is a sacred moment. Same with working out. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth. Let me just repeat that. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth because during 40 years of coaching and teaching, I've seen some spectacular underdog performances, people starting from scratch and moving to the next level, but I have seen miserable, wretched waste of potential. So I'm doing something about it rather than just complaining about it. In just 3 years, Blunt Talk Podcast has reached over 42,000 listeners in 83 countries. Are we anywhere near 7 billion humans? No. Are we going to quit? No. This is supposed to be hard. Just like building muscle, just like building a championship football team. It's all supposed to be hard if it has any value. So of course we're not going to quit. Thank you. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. So much love to our worldwide audience. Blessings and all good things. Peace.
Advertising space is available on this podcast. For information, please contact us at www.ginoarcaro.com or xfitness.ca. Join us tomorrow for another edition of Blunt Talk with Gino Arcaro and more excerpts from his book, Soul of a Lifter.